There, everyone. Sorry, I'm a little late to the party here, but I love all the networking that's going on. Seems like a really vibrant group. So glad to be on here with you and keep chatting. I want to make sure that you can hear me, that everything's good there. So please let me know if you got it. Okay, cool. Yep, got it. Thanks. Well, that might have been to Holly. Okay, great. Thank you for chiming in. Really appreciate that. Okay, great. I have to tell you that technology is really interesting, and you'll find out why. I had everything like beautifully laid out. And then when I uploaded my slides, they got all like, I don't know, different fonts and things like that. But it doesn't matter because knowledge is still knowledge. So, all right, let's get going because as you see here, we have plenty of slides. So I'm really excited to be here with you. Hello, I'm Alison Stripling, and I'm the creator of Instagram Your Brand. And I'm going to show you how you can leverage the power of Instagram to gain followers and convert them into clients and customers. So if you stay with me to the end, I will show you how to gain access to the bonuses that I've created to help you gain clarity on Instagram. Make sure you turn off all distractions, close your other browsers, and stop answering your emails, because that's what I would do when on a conference call or on a webinar. But truly, I want to give you the most knowledge that I have to give, and that means that I need you to pay attention. All right, so I want you to focus on the time we have together. But listen, I'm not exactly sure why you're here. I love that I was learning more about you a little bit in the chat, but I want to ask you if you're here because 1, 2, or 3, and I'll let you know what those are. So number 1, let me know in the comments if you're 1, 2, or 3. So let's say 1 is you're excited because you want to learn more about Instagram growth for your product-based business. If you're number 2, if you're excited because you want to learn more about Instagram growth for your service-based business. And number 3, if you're intrigued by the idea that you can simplify your marketing by building a popular platform to not only gain followers, but to engage, connect, and ultimately help those who need what you have to offer. Awesome. I have some answers coming in, and I'm going to change some words here grammatically later on, but this is great to hear. Oh, 1, 2, and 3. Well, that's interesting and awesome. I want to know what that's all about. So 2 and 3, I'm getting some of those. A 3 and 1. Well, that's great. It gives me a little look-see into who we have on this webinar. And thank you, Vanessa. You have 1 and 3. Helene, you're a 3. Robin, a 2 and 3. So this is great. Basically, we have we kind of have a variety of people on the webinar here today. All right. So whatever your motivation, I support you 100%. And I know that Instagram is for you. All right. So a little bit about me, if you don't already know. Here we have my loving family. I just wanted to kind of show you who I have here. My husband and myself right here and our 4 kids. This is a walk in Lafayette that we did New Year's Day. And here is an Instagram class that I just had, an in-person class in Orinda this past month. And it was truly fun to be able to teach a group of women how to use Instagram to grow their network and their marketing. So that was a lot of fun. Also, a little bit about me. I have a snapshot of a web page here. And basically, I have clients that I do full service work for, meaning graphic design, website design and development, social media marketing, email marketing, video filming and editing, and event production. But my favorite skill set is growing social media networks and seeing a difference in engagement. But I'm limited to my client work because, well, there's only one of me and only so many hours in the day. So by teaching a course, I feel like I can help more entrepreneurs and small business owners get the results that they want. So that's why I'm here. All right. So I know this is a lot here, but here's what I'll cover. And I'm going to start down here in this little corner. I'm going to start with Instagram basics. We'll walk through the Instagram app basics so that you can get around quickly and easily in the app. I'll also talk about one of the modules, Be the Authority. Why Instagram? And do you know that Instagram is the fastest growing social media network? Learn why it's a must for business, and also discover the biggest mistake new users are making on Instagram and how to fix it. So these two modules here boost your bio and become a storyteller. Instagram is a search engine? Yes. Learn how to turn your Instagram bio into a powerful search tool to get new followers. Once you've gained a new follower, get the hottest tips on converting them into clients and customers. So we'll move on to the next module, bold and beautiful brand. Learn the 7 simple steps to creating a stunning Instagram feed that will attract your target market, compel them to follow you, and convert them into clients and customers. And also the 5th module is build it and they will come. Discover 10 ways to gain more followers, even if you're a newbie, strategies from the Instagram pros to skyrocket your followers, and advanced techniques for Instagram stories so you can extend the Instagram stories life after 24 hours. And then I've included some bonuses on the little known secret to finding the best hashtags to use and how to get new followers. All right, so enough of that, and let's get going. I want you to have confidence in building your brand on Instagram. That's why I created Instagram Your Brand. It's an in-person or online class specifically designed to transform a new user from a shy start to building a bold brand on Instagram. All right, so why Instagram is a must for businesses and entrepreneurs. The growth rate has been out of control. Instagram saw the fastest user growth rate in its history. Instead of slowing down, it's actually growing faster. 1 billion. Instagram has 1 billion monthly active users as of last year, June 2018. And it's an all-in-one platform. So with the addition of IG Stories and IG Live, it rolled Snapchat, Periscope, and Facebook Live all into one app. So it's just one place to grow a following, all 3 distinct ways to connect. Instagram also is the place to be right now. People are there, the growth and engagement is happening, and the creative and advertising tools are available. It used to be a place that had more impersonal, overproduced posts where only celebrities could play and the real life was unachievable. But Instagram took these negative trends seriously and worked hard to evolve it. With ranked feed and IG stories, people are sharing more. And Instagram is the new deal, as coined by Mari Smith. Instagram is Facebook's new Facebook. And she quoted that at the Traffic and Conversion Summit last year. All right, so why does Instagram win? Instagram, to write a post on Instagram, it's faster than a blog post on your website. You have 2,200 characters to use, so there's plenty of space to make your point. There's more visuals than Twitter, more words than Pinterest, not as much junk as Facebook, as I say. Now, Facebook is not junk, but there could be a lot of things that you may not want to see, but you see them because let's say your friends are sharing, or there's a lot of GIFs and things that you just might not want to see on a daily basis. It's easier to grow a diverse following than Snapchat. And here's what I mean by Facebook. Now, positivity is another reason people are coming over to Instagram. According to studies, people turn to Facebook for news, friends, and family, and that is in the form of opinionated posts, politics, and drama. Instagram creates positive feelings towards a brand. You can connect with family, but also use it for fashion, inspiration, and ideas. This is like one of my favorite explanations. So Instagram is less about the promotion of a particular sale or brand and more about promoting the experience. It's about capturing the drip of an ice cream cone on a summer day at a specialty ice cream store, a behind the scenes look at an exclusive concert or event, or a colorful window display. Instagram paints a picture of a can't miss experience that's unattainable from the comfort of your couch. So how's that for an explanation? Okay, so I want you guys to put in the comments if you're a newbie, so you downloaded this app this week to get ready for this webinar, or you're a novice. You can take a photo and crop it, add a filter, add a caption with emojis, and post it in under 3 minutes. By the way, that's just a random 3 minutes. Could have been 2 minutes, could have been 5 minutes. Okay, we're getting a couple of novices. How about knows a lot? You can tell I like alliterations. I can use Boomerang, add an IG story, and save it to highlights. I've also liked, commented, and followed other profiles this week. Ooh, cool. That's what I would expect, Helene. And Vanessa, that's great. Helene, I'm saying your name wrong, totally. Apologize for that. Susanna, ooh, liked and commented on other followers. That's great. Thanks. um, all right, let's get going here. Okay, let's go through the app together. So I got a lot to cover, and darn it, it looked like my slides didn't come through really great, but here we go. Home feed. If you tap this button right here in your home feed, it shows you a feed of photos posted by you and your friends. You can like and comment on photos in your feed. Also, the search and explore button is the little magnifying glass right here. So you can find photos and videos that you might like from accounts you don't yet follow. You may also see curated topics that Instagram thinks the community will enjoy. Okay, so these are suggested for you right here in the search and explore. So the first was the home feed, and you could scroll through your feed posted by you and the people you're connected with. And search and explore is here where you see this little ribbon. You can scroll across and you could see suggestions for style, sports, and some others. And here you could also see that IGTV likes videos. So the search and explore right here, if you tap the magnifying glass icon and then tap the search bar at the top, you can choose to search for people, tags, and places. If you tap the top here, you can search for popular people, tags, and places all in one tab, but you can also do that separately as well. And the search results are based on a variety of factors, including people you follow, who you're connected to, and what photos and videos you like on Instagram already. So it's just a suggested people that pop up based on these varieties of factors. The Instagram Explorer is a fantastic real-time content curation tool. It's different for every user, and it's a phenomenal resource for all of us. Whenever one of your followers likes a post, your content has a better chance of showing up on this Explore page of their followers, creating a chain reaction of brand reach. Pay special attention to the large square of the IGTV video. Instagram loves video content because you spend more time in the app when you're watching a video. So if you go there now on Instagram Explorer, you could see that there's suggested videos and suggested profiles there that you could just explore and have fun checking out other people. And you could tap it and you could choose to follow or comment or like other people's posts. All right, so here, the little icon down here is the post or ad feature. All right, so this camera lets you take photos and videos within the Instagram app and share them in the feed. You can choose from your library, you can take a photo and also take video. After uploading a photo or video, you can add filters and edit. That's pretty straightforward. Also, there's an activity or heartbeat button at the bottom, and that helps you to stay up to date on recent activity from people you're following. To see activity from people you follow, tap the heart button at the bottom of the screen, and then tap following at the top. So here, from people I follow, this person liked 8 posts. This person liked 8 posts. Oh, there's a lot of posts to be liked. 8 posts here, and you could see what other people are doing. To see your recent activity, such as people who followed you or liked your post recently, tap you. So up here, you could see that this person started following me. This person started following me. I was tagged in a couple of posts this week, or I liked 3 posts tagged contemporary this week, and that sort of thing. So that just kind of shows you your activity. All right. I get this question a lot about what the best posting times are. And basically, there was a study done that as many as 12 million Instagram posts were analyzed, and it's been found that the best time to post on Instagram is between 9 and 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's just broad strokes right there. But what is the best time to post for you and your business? Basically, every Instagram account is unique with followers located in different time zones. So it's important to find your personalized best post time on Instagram. Scheduling your Instagram post for optimized times is proven to help you reach more followers and get more engagement on your posts. Basically, what you have to do is switch to a business profile, and then from there, you go under the settings to search for that, and then you go up to insights. So you can definitely tell what is the best posting times for you when you switch to a business profile. Frequency. I get this question too. These are like the two top questions. Frequency. So as a rule here, more is better. By posting multiple times per day, you have a high probability that your posts will resonate with a maximum number of people per day. But most of us don't have a big brand budget to post up to 30 times per day. So listen to this. Social media expert Neil Patel explains, if you make a habit of posting several times a day and then transition to only a few times per week, you will start to lose followers and generate less engagement per post. This means that the best posting frequency for Instagram is the posting frequency that you can consistently maintain. So whether that be 3 times a week or once every 3 days, you decide what posting frequency is the best for you and your business, one that you can consistently maintain. Okay, so let's get into the modules. Be the authority. The goal on Instagram, and some people think otherwise, but this is really the secret. The goal is to be profitable and not only popular. Of course, unless you want to be an influencer, and that's a whole different talk. But basically, it's the difference between popular versus profitable. And the way I think about it is that it doesn't matter if somebody else has thousands of likes or has 10,000s, hundreds of thousands of followers, basically. Yeah, that's great to be popular, but it's also great to be profitable in your business and be able to be the authority in your niche. Because the purpose of Instagram as a business owner is to connect with and then convert your ideal clients or customers. So the strategy is to tell a story of your brand so that your followers get insight from you, your products and services. But then that begs the question, who are your followers and what are you selling them? And who is your ideal client or customer? And you have to strive to be the authority for them. So here's what I mean by this. I have worksheets and I go over this in depth in my in-person and online class. But basically, you have to get laser focused on who your ideal client or customer is. Give him or her a name. Give them an avatar. Talk about them as a real person, such as in this example, we answered a bunch of different questions in our class about this real person, Susan. Case in point is my client's name is Susan. They're female, 41 years old, and lives in basically local town here in La Miranda. They are single, in relationship, or married, or it's complicated. So this person is married. And when she wakes up in the morning, she's anxious about what to wear. When she climbs into bed after a long day, she dreams about feeling confident. So to add confidence and clarity to their lives, my Instagram curated just for them will be about finding clothes that are stylish, fit, and flatter with ease. So there's a ton more questions than just these right here to fill out your ideal client or customer. These are just a few, but it kind of shows you who you're talking to. So in this case, I was talking to a fashion stylist, and this person is one of her ideal clients. And this is what she filled out. So every time she creates a post or thinks about her content, she's thinking about these things in this particular person and how to reach out to this person to turn them into a client or customer. Okay, so the second module here is boosting your bio. And this is really where your brand story starts. You have exactly 150 characters and one URL to deliver the message about what's in it for the visitor. Have you heard of WIFM before? It stands for What's in It for Me. So basically you want to answer the questions, what's in it for the visitor that's coming to your page? So who are you? Where can I find you? Sometimes it's about the city you're in if you're a brick and mortar store, and how can I find you, such as an email address. And if you use your email, the website is tied right into the email a lot of the times. Or the website address, is tied into your email. And then also, how can a visitor become a lead? So let's look at Amy Porterfield here. If you don't know her, she coins herself as the online marketing expert. So that's who she is. What's in it for me is, well, she's got a masterclass here and I could sign up for free. So if I'm looking for that, I could sign up. Where can I find her? This is her website. So I'm sure on her website, I can find an email address if I were to go there. And how can a visitor become a lead? Well, if I follow her, I'm going to get information on helping entrepreneurs build an engaged email list, online courses, and profitable webinars. So that tells us a little bit about her. So if I'm interested in any of those things, I should go ahead and follow her. To boost your bio here, your goal is to get visitors to come to your profile and follow you or take action. So you want to give visitors enough information quickly and easily at a glance. You have two areas to add searchable keywords, and that's basically your username up here and your profile name down here. Now, a lot of profiles you'll see have the same name in their username and the same name as their profile name. But that's okay, of course, but that's not taking advantage of all of the characters that you have in the search tool. So, we talked about the search feature. And if you type in Sunny, this person may pop up. If you type in marketing expert, that's another keyword for this person. But also if you type in her entire name, if you know that, she'll get found as well. So of course, that's a given. But she could be searched by just her first name if she's well known with just that. So there's a lot of characters that you can use. And make sure you're laser targeted to use all those characters. Also, an interesting tidbit is that emojis, if you have an emoji in your profile name, that's searchable as well. Okay, so you can use ideas such as, let's say, real estate or location-based businesses. You can use industry words such as stylist or baby clothing. You can use a city name for a brick and mortar store. Or if you're a course creator, I've seen people put the name of the course that they're marketing right in their profile name. So here, Sydney could be searched under Stay Polished, or she could be searched under her name. So that's taking maximum advantage of the number of characters that she has in her username and profile name. All right, so let's become a storyteller in the process. And what I mean by that is, I know you see a lot of selfies on Instagram, but your Instagram profile is not about you, your life, your selfies, your kids, your lunch, or any of that. Your Instagram should be all about your tribe, your people. It's about their hopes and fears and dreams and desires. Okay, so just keep that in mind. So are you familiar with the phrase above the fold? It's a newspaper term for the upper half of the front page where the most important news story is often located. To tell your story on Instagram, use the same idea. Use the top 9 or 12 images to tell your brand story so that visitors know what you're all about at a glance. Now, I know we're all in the habit of scrolling because that's what social media has done for us. And we'll scroll sometimes 2 or 3 times to get the gist of who people are and what they're promoting. But let's say we want to use the most important real estate in Instagram is the top 9 or 12 squares. So think about it that way when we're talking about content. Imagine your Instagram is a magazine, and in it are all the aspects of your favorite magazine. So we're talking about a feature story, an editorial, maybe ads are not your favorite, but sometimes they're fun to look at. News, reviews, culture, arts, events, and so on. Keep that in mind. And your brand should be more like a magazine and not a catalog. And you know the difference, right? Like a magazine has all those different things in it. And a catalog is basically just the products that you're selling or you're offering. But we don't want your feed to just be everything that you're selling. It should be a variety of different things in your feed. So your Instagram feed tells us what's in your magazine. And here's a great way of looking at it. I have some ideas for content pillars that you could use for your brand story. So if we're talking about the first 12 or 9 or 12 squares here as the above the fold, you could pepper in different ideas about teaching, about inspiration, some behind the scenes look at your business, maybe community images, entertainment, something funny or some type of entertainment for your audience. And then maybe little bits of motivation peppered in throughout. So your content should be about the story of your brand that connects, compels, and converts your customers and clients. And of course, you could think of your own. Just be creative on the content pillars that you're sending out on Instagram. You don't have to use these 6, but these are just ideas to get your creative juices flowing. All right, so here's some more ideas. Categories could be tactical tips on how to. You could send a poll out. You can ask common questions. You can have stylized quotes. You could promote your blog or a new video. You could have video tutorials. You can talk about a few Instagram updates. You could also do a contest or giveaway on Instagram. And types of posts are these. You could look at your company culture, and let's say you have behind the scenes look at your staff. You can talk about core values, showcase your products and services. Like I said, behind the scenes are really great. You can do a spotlight post, highlight the success of one of your customers, clients, or staff. You can do an announcement post about your business. You could use it as an educational or learning tool. You could also have a video with teaser to other content. And what's really great too is step-by-step instruction, as you see in, like, let's say food or recipe videos. People love to see the value and come back again and again. Here is a great example of Passion Planner. And Passion Planner sells, can you guess? Planners. But I like it right here when I just see a variety of posts, but they only have one post about a sale of their planner among many. So they're not just using it as a catalog, they're using it as a magazine. It's a great example. So case in point here, to make it really real, let's say you choose the category of video, and these could be types of video posts that you can do. You could showcase products and services, behind the scenes, and the spotlight post, and the step-by-step education or how-to. So you break it down. Really, you can be as creative as you want. So here, I'm going to give you a little quiz. Make sure you've been listening. And I have the types of posts here, and they're basically, of course, showcasing their products here. But what can you learn from this profile? I want you to share it in the comments. What do you think is going on here, and what type of content are they promoting, and what type of content are they not promoting? Maybe that's the bigger idea here. When I took a look at it, there's definitely no right or wrong answer, because it's whatever this jewelry company wants to promote. But you're right. It's all about them, not enough value. But also they have beautiful jewelry. But yes, exactly so. It's a catalog of all the items that they have. So why wouldn't I go to their website and find all the same things? You know, their Instagram is not anything different than what I can find on their website, but it's not really very engaging. It doesn't really humanize the brand. I would love to see something exactly done more personal. I'd love to see them humanizing their pieces. Maybe somebody wearing the jewelry that's happy and laughing, or, you know, very engaged like that. Okay, great. You guys got it. Now we're going to talk about your bold and beautiful brand. And I'm going to have to hurry through these slides. All right. So when you're talking about your brand, the bottom line is you want your Instagram to be aesthetically pleasing, which actually is different than any other social media platform out there. Yes, of course, you want nice, pretty pictures that accentuate your brand, for sure. But when you take a look at Instagram, you're always looking at, well, a lot of times you're looking at the grid here, and the content is your brand story. And we talked about those content pillars and 6 of them, and those are ideas, of course. But here, this person uses palm trees, coffee, and quotes in her feed. So I think it's really well balanced and well done and aesthetically pleasing. Let's talk about theme. So this person has what's called a tile theme. So every other square is a photo and every other square is a quote. And it makes it easy so that she could decide what she's going to post that day. All right. This theme is kind of like in rows. So every other row is all quotes, or every other row is images. So that's another idea for your Instagram feed. Here's yet another. And the theme, I guess, to me is individual squares, because it's not like the others, right? It doesn't have every other like a tile, or doesn't have rows that are different. But this person uses the theme of, let's say, individual squares, and uses a filter that's light or white. It's a beautiful balanced feed. This theme, of course, uses squares, but also uses muted pastel colors. So that's her theme. I love this pop of color. So this theme is, of course, squares, but there's a pop of color in every image. Here we have dark backgrounds as the filter. And I love this one you can kind of guess on their content, right? Like, okay, tropical, the theme is individual squares, and the filter, it's all blue background and slightly muted, desaturated. Really pretty. Okay, so those are the three ways, the three tips to create a bold and beautiful brand. The fourth one is using a planner app. And what I mean by that is you can rearrange your posts in a planner app. And I can give you a couple of different ways to use apps to rearrange your posts. All right, so this is the Plan app, and it helps you do that exact thing. Okay, so you could also use apps to edit your photos. And this is Snapseed, and you could use it to edit your photos in a lot of different ways. Basically, the world is your oyster as far as the filters you want to use based on different photo editing apps. The sixth way that you could create a bold and beautiful brand is use a scheduling app to schedule your posts. And I know this one came out a little funky, but basically we talked about scheduling at the opportune time that your followers are online, and you can use that to schedule your posts. And also writing compelling captions is the way to get to a bold and beautiful brand as well. Nat Geo, so National Geographic, is known for their long form posts, but basically it draws you in to each post that they do. So that's another way. All right, so we're at the next module called Build It and They Will Come. So more of the marketing techniques for your brand. So you'll need to find creative ways to invite your existing friends or warm contacts to follow you on Instagram. And here's a few of them. You can blast your email list. You could share on Facebook, your personal page or business page. You could share on other social media networks. And what I mean by that is create a little image that says, maybe with an overlay that says, hey, I'm on Instagram, follow me here, and leave your Instagram username or handle, as people call it as well. Or you could post a picture and put that in the caption. And maybe tell people about the benefits of why people should follow you on Instagram. Maybe you'll get a behind the scenes look at your business, or maybe you'll get how-to content on a regular basis. So definitely sell the benefits of why people should follow you on Instagram. You can add social media icons to your website. You can add a shop our Instagram webpage. You can add a widget to your website to display posts. Use a custom email signature so that people can follow you on Instagram straight from your email. Add a contact card or business card or postcard when you ship a physical product to somebody. Ask people you meet to follow you. So when you're at a networking event, see if people are on Instagram and connect with them on Instagram. And at the same time, you could use the really cool scan and name tag feature that Instagram has to offer. Okay, so build it and they will come. And have you guys heard of Shailene Johnson? Shailene is the creator of Turbo Jam, Turbo Kick. She sells a product called Beachbody, and basically she's, kind of the workout queen, although right here she's called the Insta Guru. And basically she has a 5-3-1 rule of trying to engage with other potential followers. And her 5-3-1 rule is this. You use a targeted hashtag to search for your ideal client or customer. And I'll show you that in the next couple of slides. You like their last 5 posts. You leave a comment on their last 3 posts. And then hopefully in turn, you will earn 1 new follower. So that's her recipe for success. Gary Vee. I don't know if you guys have heard about Gary Vee, but he's pretty well known on YouTube in online space. He's first known as a wine critic who expanded his family's wine business tremendously, I might add. And he's got this $1.80 Instagram strategy. So follow me through. Leave your personal 2 cents on the top 9 trending Instagram posts for 10 different hashtags that are relevant to your brand or business every single day. Okay, now to me, that's a huge amount. And that's a lot of time, because what he says is if it takes you less than 2 minutes to comment on a profile, then this will take you, if it's 90 comments that you're leaving, it should take you 3 hours, at least if I did my math correctly. But what he's saying is you're leaving 2 cents on the comments, and that adds up to 180, well, 180 pennies or $1.80. So that's what he's saying. And basically what he's saying is you want to contribute and comment on other people's profiles in a very educated way, and not just, hey, great post, or looks fantastic, or something like that. But you want to put something educated on their comments in hopes that they will come and comment back, or at least follow you. Okay, a little bit about Instagram stories. And Instagram stories are posts that vanish after 24 hours. It's fun, disappearing content, adds voice and personality to your brand. And unlike Instagram posts that should be aesthetically pleasing, Instagram stories really don't have to be. They could be a lot of different ideas, and you could write on them, and you could add stickers and things like that. And video in stories only lasts for 15 seconds. So basically here, you could share a photo or video to your story by tapping the camera icon at the top left of your home screen, or swiping right from anywhere in the home feed. Tap the camera button right here, or you could tap and hold to record a video. And to choose a photo from your library that you've already taken, you could tap the square image to the left of the flash icon, which is actually right here. You could tap that and it'll take you to your camera roll. You can also tap the pencil or the text tool or the sticker icon right here to draw and add text or a sticker to your photo or video. It's super fun. These flags were stickers. I typed this in, and you can even tag somebody on stories. All right, so to remove a text or sticker, drag and drop it in the trash can at the bottom of the screen. This slide actually shows you how to do that. And also when you're done, to share, tap your stories at the bottom left, or to send to close friends or a group. Okay, now you could also do a bunch of these camera features. You could actually go down here and you could type a message. You could share with Instagram Live. It's actual live video for up to an hour long. You can post a regular image or video, normal, just like that. You can create a little boomerang, which is a short video that looks like a GIF, kind of an image, or, a live video of moving back and forth. You can use super zoom, which is a 3-second zoomed in video. Also from this screen, you could use the focus button. It's kind of like the iPhone portrait mode. So it actually gives depth of field to photos. You can use the rewind. So actually you can create a video and it'll play backwards. You can use the hands-free feature. You could also use filters. If you want to do a little selfie and you want to, let's say you're not totally made up, or you want to, you're in bad lighting and you want to make it look a little bit better, you can use these filters to have some fun with your selfies. So you should try that. You could also find the flash button here and the rotate back and forth. So here on my phone in this screen grab, I'm taking a picture of my laptop, but I could hit this, tap this button right here, and it'll turn around and take a video of myself, or a photo of myself if I wanted to. Okay. So here's a great tip. You can save Instagram stories. So let's back up. Instagram stories only last for 24 hours, but you can extend their life by highlighting them here, right underneath your bio. And to add a story to a highlight, you tap the highlight button, tap this and select the story or stories you want to add, and then tap next. And then you could choose a cover photo and enter a name for your highlight, and then tap add for iPhone or done for Android. So you have these little, I call them like little mini websites that you can use to accentuate the different products and services that you have. You can also create custom covers for your Instagram highlights with various colors, icons, and fonts. They need to be pre-designed first and then added to your highlights. Okay, so I told you that in the next couple of slides, I was going to talk about hashtags and attracting real followers. Here it is right here. So when you tap the magnifying glass icon, you're tapping the search and explore, and you're searching for your ideal audience. So type in your brand keywords in search and tap tags. So let's say I'm still on my stylist gal that came to my class. And if I wanted to find hashtags in the fashion world, and let's say I type style, okay? Style has so many posts associated with the hashtag here. So what I want to do is find hashtags that have less than 500,000 posts, but more than 10,000 posts to attract really interested people to my posts. And I'll tell you what that means in a second. These numbers could change. It's kind of a sliding scale, but when you're starting out, look for hashtags that's less than 500,000 and at least more than 10,000. And I'll tell you why. This is called hashtag density. It's the total number of posts linked to a hashtag. Hashtag density dictates the level of competition, engagement, and the chances for you to be featured on other people's accounts. If the hashtag has millions of photos, such as, let's say, style blogger here, then any post with this hashtag will quickly move down the top post section within seconds. And I'll show you that. So if you typed in hashtag style lover and you come to this page right here, basically it's style lover is an okay hashtag because it's less than 500, but more than 10,000. So high density would be more than 500,000, a lot of competition, harder to rank, and you'd have to be a part of a larger picture. So here, when we look at the hashtag and you tap top, you see all the top people that are using style lover. And then you can look at how many people follow them, how many people like their post, and how many comments that they have, so you can compete for this top section right here. You can also tap recent, which are the most recent style lover hashtags that are being used. Low density means not as many posts, lower competition, easier to rank in top posts right here, and it's more of a small, tight-knit community. So you want to find hashtags in your niche. You can also find related hashtags right here in this little ribbon or bar, and you can scroll to the next. You can find style crush, outfits, ideas, and more if you just scroll through. So that's really handy suggested hashtags for you. So here's what I suggest. In order to find hashtags in your niche, let's say, notice that, of course, what I said before, style lover. So style lover has less than 200,000 posts. Then you use Shailene or Gary V's strategy to reach out and try to get new followers that use that hashtag. And I clicked on one of these people right here in the top section, and one of them is Erica. And Erica was using these hashtags right here. So I could not only reach out to Erica because she's in my niche and I want to follow more people in my niche, not only for inspiration, but also that she'll follow me back. And I can also use her hashtags to find others. So maybe she has some really great ideas of hashtags to use, and I could use that and start all over again to find hashtags within my niche. So that's the way to find hashtags to attract real followers on Instagram. Okay. So I know I talked about Instagram Your Brand, and it's an in-person or online class. So basically I had an in-person class, and Margaret said this about my class: "You covered everything and more. So much I didn't know existed. Awesome class, awesome instructor, so patient and knowledgeable." Well, thank you, Margaret. And this was the stylist that I was talking about. We had two in our class as well. Nami Zuni Jewelry by Nancy. She took advantage of using the highlights. So she didn't have these before. And in our 4-week class, she created these highlights. She actually did a giveaway, and she posted on the average of twice a day. So I think that's a success story as well. We also talked about using different fonts in our Instagram bio, and this is how she chose to use her URL for her website. So stop by, and then arrows down below. Andrea. So Andrea is a writer, and she says, "I was late to embrace social media, but after taking Allison's Instagram class, I'm a convert. The class was hands-on and fun, and Allison had to answer all of my questions. Allison is a savvy marketer and helped me to understand and how to use Instagram to effectively build my brand." And she's definitely on her way. All right. So now you have two choices. Number one is you don't follow up with the knowledge I gave you, and you're still struggling with Instagram overwhelm, like come the end of the year. Or you commit 100% to learning about Instagram, and you build, engage, and connect with your target market this entire year. It's this reason that I created Instagram Your Brand in-person and online class. It's a hands-on, step-by-step workshop that will give you exactly how to develop and build your Instagram following, create content, and connect with followers for maximum engagement. By the end of the program, you will have learned how to navigate the app, created perfect content for your brand, crafted your brilliant bio, developed your brand story, designed a laser-targeted Instagram feed, discovered the steps to grow your followers and convert them into clients and customers. So the entire value for the classwork and the PDFs and the slides, total value is $497. You'll get the complete Instagram Your Brand program, which is 6 hours of live training, 4 training modules, and I include video lessons, fillable PDF worksheets, guides, and slides to review as much as you need to. If you need to go back and refer, since you're doing things on your phone and you need to have a refresher, I give you those video lessons. There's also a couple bonuses, like I promised in the beginning. So bonus 1 is a year-long handy content calendar filled with holiday and hashtags to help you with content and curation. And also bonus number 2 is an entire month of real caption ideas to help you craft the right message for your brand. Okay, so I also give you a guarantee. If you do the work and show me the results within 14 days of class launch and you're still not satisfied, I'll gladly give you a refund. I truly want to help you get off the ground with Instagram and build it to exemplify your brand. So here I'm giving you a couple different options, the in-person class and the online class. The in-person class, I'll give you a bigger slide in just a second, but I'm just showing you the 2 options here. This class is in Moraga in March. And this is an online class that meets Tuesday afternoons, noon to 1 p.m. And it's a purely online class. All right. So the in-person class could be found on my website at sparkmarketing.com/Insta. And this class is for you on Thursdays from 6:30 to 8 in Moraga. Location will be announced after registration. And these 4 Thursdays of March. Now, this class is for you if you have a shorter attention span online, if you're more excited about learning with other people in the class, and if you learn and retain information better by being in person and learning, then this class is for you. The online class is for you if you live far from Moraga, and if daytime works better for you, and if you like more of a private learning environment, this class is for you. So this class, online class, is $99. We still meet in person, but you also, we still meet online live on these dates right here, but you also get access to the online portal. And that could be found on sparkmarketing.com/Insta. Okay, and this is exactly what the sign up looks like for the in-person class. You'll be sent to an Eventbrite ticketing page where you just click the big green button, and that's how you buy the in-person class. And the online class, when you click through, you'll be prompted to create a new account. And after you sign up, you'll get a little message. Thanks, you can now begin Instagram Your Brand online class. You'll get immediate access to the class. But as you know, we'll be meeting on Tuesdays from noon to 1, and I'll send you the links for that as well. Okay, so this is your members area where I have the video lessons, the slides, and the client worksheets, and the fillable PDFs for every lesson. So that's where I host your member area. So you'll have complete access to that. And also in the portal, what I do is I show you a screen share of my phone when I go through these different steps. So you'll know exactly how I do them. And a lot of times they're way easier to follow than just slides. All right. So you guys have stayed with me until the end, and I want to know if you have any questions that I can answer right off the bat. And I do have some other questions that I've fielded before, and some of those are, what if I'm going out of town for 1 week? And like I said, I have all the video lessons in the class. So if you come to my in-person class, but you can't be there for some reason, I can go ahead and, you can learn by the slides in the class. Somebody asked before, how much time does this take to really learn? And I would suggest, including class time, about 2 to 3 hours a week for the entire month. And basically that'll take you from the live classes and also referring back from time to time to the videos that I'll give you. And that should give you enough time to learn step by step. Will it work for my niche? Well, basically, from what I know that of the people in the group already, yes, Instagram will work perfect. And what if I don't have Instagram yet? Somebody had to download it before my class after they registered. So yes, you can go ahead and do that. And I can help you if you haven't done that already. Oh, lifetime access to the online class videos. Right now, I'd like to offer it for an entire year. I don't exactly know about, well, I haven't decided about lifetime access, but it's definitely over the course of a year that I'll be updating and putting this class together. The class might turn into another more, I guess, a larger version of not only Instagram, your brand, but also including Instagram stories in it as well. In this class, we touch on it and we go over advanced basics. But what I'd really like to do is add in IG Live and how to do those types of techniques. So for the time being, you have a year access to the online class videos. Okay. One more question. Oh, okay. Somebody said in the class over and over again, I don't have any good photos to use. I can give you some sites for some really great stock photography, but if you don't want to use those, I also include tips on taking some great photos or what content to use or how to use the rule of thirds and how to use perspectives and leading lines in your photography using your smartphone. So we definitely can create a lot of content together. So all right, guys. Well, I know we're about a couple minutes over and I wanted to stay true to our time here together. So if I wanted to see if you had any more last questions to ask and really enjoyed this time to help you express yourself on Instagram and teach you how to grow your following and convince and convert people to clients and customers. So I would love to take you to the next step and teach you more in a live class, whether it be the in-person class in Moraga or an online class where you can sit in the comfort of your own home and learn about Instagram, and I could walk you through the different steps. So appreciate you guys being here and really enjoyed it. And I'm glad you did a little networking in the process. And I would love to help you take the next step on Instagram together. So here, if you need the link again, it is Sparq with a Q, sparqmarketing.com/Insta. And if you have any questions, I should have put my email address on here. Here we go. There we go. You could go ahead and drop me an email and let me know if you have any further questions that I can answer for you. All right. Well, really enjoyed this webinar. Thank you for being so patient in the beginning and let me know if you have any further questions. All right, guys. I would love to take the next step together with you. All right. Talk to y'all soon.